act a fool, but he talented. What up, everybody? We're back. We got Fully Loaded Season 1, Episode 3 about to jump off here. I'm gonna just let this beat rock for a second. Roughly 2 minutes, we're gonna start. I was just a homie, cause the homie still come first. You know how it is. Dabbing too much, call me Wax Pain. Yo, Moses with the resub, let's go, baby. Mad fake. I like. Let's go. The 3 months resub. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Moses. Even if you're not in here, I'm just saying thank you, man. I appreciate that love. Okay, thank you so much, bro. Yes, Talon already knows the sub hype is lit, baby. Kid from the uptown, where we disrespectful. Hope you guys had an amazing week. We're here on the Friday. I like this. Thanks for the 50,000. Thanks for the 100,000. That broski Moses is in the building. Yo, Moses, how was the rest of your week, man? It's one of the hardest working men behind the scenes in Mixer. It's amazing. I wish. Unmasked with the 100,000. Let's go, baby. We are on our way. Real close to that young 15 million. Yes. But he's been a sub, baby. Let's go. That's a resub hype right there, baby. Remember, 2100, which is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing that Elite Controller giveaway. Don't miss out on that. We also have at 21:15, which is 9:15, we're going to be watching Bad Boys 2. So if you guys want a good laugh, get your girlfriends, get your wives, kick back and watch it with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I wish, but I never thought I'd get it like, let's go. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We out here, baby. We are. You are. We are. Let's go, y'all. That's how we doing it around these parts here. Woo! Yes, the chat is lit. I like it. I like to see the chat litty in the bitty. So if you guys notice, right above me today, you guys are looking at my actual setup, because I wanted to give you guys a visual of what I do on a daily. So that cam is actually just a C922. It's just a Logitech C922. It's probably 75 to 80% of streamers use that camera as their main camera. It's a great HD 1080p camera. As long as you have good lighting, it's phenomenal. It's kind of the bigger brother to the C920. They now have I think it's the 930E or something like that. That's like the top of the line one now. But the 920 and 922 have been staples in the Logitech lineup for a very long time. So very good webcams. So it doesn't have a long cord. So I actually have it mounted on a tripod back behind me. However, I can't put it far enough away to give you the entire visual. Because I wanted to give you guys the lighting as well, because that's one of the coolest things about the setup. And when I mean lighting, I mean the nano leaf lights that are behind us. So the cool thing. So let's get started, right? Because we got an hour. We got to actually keep it to an hour today. Today's like one of the days that I can't go an hour 15. You know, like this is we gotta go right in at the hour, so that we can get that giveaway going and also so that you guys can get ready for movie night. So we gotta make sure that we do this thing the right way, right? So first and foremost, the nano leaf lighting. Now you guys can kind of see a little bit like up in here, that area right over here. That's the that's part of it. You guys, you've seen the pic, so you know what it looks like. It's one of the coolest things in the world. It really is. It's these lights can do everything. Move to music, move to movies, change all. You can have different panels, different colored lights. You can have different movements throughout the panels. Like you can have them do different things. One of the most customizable, cool setups in any apartment. So when I'm watching movies, I put my green screen down and I actually like turn these on to whatever color, and I have them doing different things. So they have different themes for them. Now, one of the cool themes that I have, you guys are going to kind of see some of it. It's called the Tron theme. And another thing that it's so ridiculous to have, but it's really cool at the same time. You guys see this little thing right here? It looks like not a Rubik's Cube, but just like a globe, right? You see how it's lit up right now? This thing right here is actually a remote control. Now how it works, I'm going to put it down right here so you guys can actually see what I'm about to do to this. So look at this, and then look at the lights, okay? Now, I have it's numbered 1 through 12. You can't see the numbers, but it's actually numbered. Each section, each side is a number. So, I have this program so that each number represents some type of pattern on this thing. So, number 1 would be just turning it off, but look at this. You guys are watching look at the top screen for a second. If I turn it upside down to 12, they turn off. And you know what? Let's do this, because I know it's harder to see, but let's do this right here. Give me one sec, because I had this set up specifically so you guys will be able to see this good. I'm gonna pop this open for a second, so you guys can see my hand, right? You see my hands there. You guys can see the lights up there. So that's if I put it on 12, that's how it's programmed. And now I'm gonna turn it back to 1. 1 is just turning it on, right? So you're about to see those lights pop on. Now I have all different kind of themes in here. If I turn it to 2, I'm just flipping it up to 2. It turns to a different color. If I turn it into 3, I think that's like the Tron theme I have on here. Yeah, that's a Tron theme, and it goes through with this cool blue, like the Tron blue color. It's pretty cool. I have all different kind of themes in here. Like different ones. This white is like kind of like if I was just have regular lighting on in the apartment. Another cool feature about this is that you see how it looks right now. It's actually served, so if I turn it to the right, clockwise, I turn the brightness up. So watch the brightness of the light. You see how it's going up? Now if I turn it back left, I turn it back down. It's a crazy ass remote control, but it's super, super cool. Obviously, it's just technology that you absolutely, positively do not need, but it's cool nonetheless. It's cool nonetheless. 5 is like it's a super light. Super dark. I'm sorry. It's almost like a night light kind of light on there right now for 6 and I believe 7 is there's a second type of Tron theme that I have on there where it kind of glows in and out blue in a different pattern. So that's pretty cool. Like it is legit just a toy. You know what I'm saying? That's like the JusReloaded theme that I got going on there. So moving kind of that purplish pink theme color that I have lighting. So it is super, super sick. Yeah, it is. It's hella cool, man. These lights are amazing. So that was like the last thing before I got the key lights that I did in terms of the setup. So that was one of the deals where I had to wait because these lights are not cheap at all. So I had to kind of wait a little bit, and I was able to finally get them, and I love them. I fell in love with them. I got them. I did a couple patterns that, I wanted something to look kind of cool. I wanted it to take up the full wall, and it took a couple different times around the block, but once I got them up there, it was perfect. So I love them. That's like one of the coolest things that I added to the 2019 setup. So I changed up a lot of stuff from 2018 to 2019. That was the last piece that I was really waiting for. So that's the nano leaf lights. They're amazing. I love them. You guys would love them, but they're pricey. They're 9. So for 9 of the leaves, with the power and the rhythm, they call it like a rhythm something, basically so that you can hear music, movies, whatever, and that they'll move to it. I think it's like 229 or something like that for just 9 pieces. So I think I have 18 or something. I don't even know how many I have, but whatever. They're not cheap, but they're super cool. Super, super cool. Super, super cool. So that's the nano leaf lighting. That's one of the coolest features. I just wanted to get that right out of the way. I want you guys to actually see what I see and how this things actually work, because they're really, really cool. Like a lot of people, they're like, yeah, those lights, they look dope, you know, but you kind of see them somewhere and they're doing something, but they can do a whole lot more. And, you know, most of the times you don't see that in stores and stuff. They just kind of have them up. You can also, they have the connectors that actually go around corners and stuff. So you can run them across your ceiling, or you can run them around your walls, like around corners and stuff like that. Really, really cool. You can do all kind of dope patterns with these things. So that is the nano leaf lighting. That's one of my favorite additions to the 2019 setup. So if you guys, yo, what up, Rebel Nation? How you feeling today, my dude? So the biggest update that we did from 2018 to 2019 was we went with a monitor stand that would hold 3 monitors. So we added in a monitor. Now, you can stream perfectly with 2 monitors. 100% perfect with 2 monitors, no problem at all. However, 3 makes the functionality easier, because you don't have to click on anything to open it up. It's already open for you. You know what I mean? So stop. We're not doing that, man. This is all in just, you guys are gonna have questions. This is all just about what I have and what works for me. It has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing. What's up, Unmasked? So that's one of our tech geniuses in the stream. So make sure you guys follow him as well. So on my right stream, so I stream right, I game right in front of me. So you guys can actually see it in the background. Thanks for that shout out. This is my my Xbox screen. So the Xbox, what I'm using is it's an Asus. It's a PG. It's a Rogue Swift PG279Q. So this is a 2K 165 hertz refresh rate G-Sync monitor, and I have 2 of them. So there's one right in front of me, and then the one off to my right. The one on my right, I have Discord, Xbox, iTunes open all at the same time, or the one on the right. The monitor on the left is an Asus Rogue Swift PG27AQ, and that's a 4K monitor. It's only a 65 hertz refresh rate though, but it is a 4K. So this one, I have my stream usually open. So what I have on my stream, usually I have channel 1 open, someone that I'm sub to open, because the sub you get more points also, and then I have my channel open. That's how I'm always seeing what my chat looks like when people are like, yo, they can lag and stuff. I can see it myself, so because I'm watching my own stream. So that's what I have open there, and then I usually have Streamlabs open as well. Not OBS, but Streamlabs, where you can see, you know, donos or things that you might miss in stream. You could see like who it is. So somebody gives you a dono, someone subs, and you miss it, you can just go there and see exactly who it was. Because you know you get it sometimes, but you don't know who it comes from. Yes, activity events. Thanks, Moses. On the bottom of that, I have my OBS. So right down here is where my OBS is opened up right there. So that I'm looking at, I can see my drop frames, how long I've been live, my CPU usage right now, my CPU with all of this stuff open right now. Because you guys are looking at my monitors. My CPU usage right this second is at 6%. And that's thanks to that i9 and all of that memory that we have in the PC. So yeah. It's a beast PC though. You guys have seen the PC specs. It's pretty savage. So that was one of the biggest things. And then of course I have Mix It Up Bot. So I have it split in half. This entire half right here, just vertically, is the chat. So that's why I'm watching chat right now. And one of the coolest things about Mix It Up Bot, yeah, it could do a lot of things. It could do a lot of cool things. One of the coolest things about it is you are able to customize everything that you want to see. So if I want to see a certain color for when someone drops sparks, I can set it that color. If I want to see, my subs, my, people following the channel, anything, like you could change activity events for everything and change the colors of it. So it's so easy to spot. You know what I'm saying? It's a Drifter, whatever works, Drifter, whatever works, bro. Listen, this took me a long time to build. So this was not just, thanks, man, I appreciate it. This was not something that I just kind of threw together overnight. This is something that took a lot of time and planning to do. So it took a while. So, hey, don't feel a certain way. This just took a lot of time and investing over time. But I love Mix It Up Bot. Moses, again, thank you. Rusty, what up, baby? I'm not encoding my GPU. I'm not doing anything extra with my my CPU. I'm not doing anything. It's not overclocked. I'm not doing anything. This is just all straight. But I'm running the i9-7900X, or K, I'm sorry, processor. So the i9 is super, super beast, and then I have tons of RAM and everything in this PC. So and I'm like gaming off of it. You know what I mean? Like, it would be a lot more useful if I was gaming and streaming off of the same PC. Do I play PC games? Yes, I do. But whenever I would play PUBG, it would go a lot higher with the CPU usage, you know, because I play that in 4K. Yo, Rebel Nation, man, I watch Stream Wars, I watch Random K, you know, or Frank on YouTube. Like, I love watching people's setups, and it gives me ideas. I'm like, oh my God, that setup's amazing. I want to do this, you know. So that's just one of the things that I'm a fan of. Yo, thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate it. I haven't even gotten to share yet. I love setups. I love setups. I don't know what it is, but you guys see, like, my cable management, I'll take the time to do it just because it's something that I enjoy. I'm super enthusiastic about it. I know about new items that are coming out. I'm all over them just because it's something that I'm interested in. Which leads me to my next step. And that is the Elgato products. Now, Elgato is a streamer's best friend. They are pricey. They might even be overpriced. Goddamn, they are overpriced. Forget might be. They are overpriced. But Elgato, you can tell, was developed by people who actually stream. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Tiff. I appreciate it. Like, it's a big fact. Elgato products are by people who stream. It's not just like, oh, let's throw this out. This might be a good idea. They're like, yo, I need this because I need to stream and I need to streamline this. I need this. Let's start with the simplest thing. How we're playing Xbox, how we're capturing. We're using the regular HD60S external. So the HD60X Sierra. HD60 Sierra. I'm using that an external. It's plugged in from my Xbox through the HD60 into the PC. And that's how you guys are seeing the stream. The HD60S, the only difference between that and the regular HD60 is the frames. So HD60 will give you 30. HD60X gives everybody that 60 frames that everybody's looking for. So, yep, they're amazing. They're amazing. Yeah, the HD60, that's really the big difference, Hillsman. It's just 60 frames a second versus 30. So that's what we're using. That is the most important Elgato product that we have on the setup right now. I happen to have, it's another overpriced product, however, because I don't have my own specific gaming room, and that this is just a part of my living room. I have the Elgato green screen. So my green screen, it pops up and down, and it fits right underneath my my couch. So when I'm not streaming, you know, if I'm kicking back watching movies or, you know, whatever, I actually just fold the thing up, boom, it's gone, it's out of the way. So that's why I spent the extra money. It's $149 versus, like, you can get green screen options at $20 to $50. You know what I mean? So, but it works. It's functional for what I have. I just don't have the space. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Jay. By the way, oh, SGC with that sub. That's a brand new sub in-house, y'all. Brand new sub in-house. I want you guys just to know this. Jay just posted a link there. But the one thing that I do have, thank you again for that sub. I appreciate it. Is I created a spreadsheet. If you guys are in my Discord, all you have to do is go to the stream section, go to stream setup, and then click the pinned messages. If you click on the pinned messages, all the way at the top, it's going to have it says JR 2019 stream setup. It's already in there in a PDF. It has everything with model numbers listed along with links to everything. So if you're really serious, like looking at something, all you have to do is pop in there, green screen, boom, click on the link. It'll take you right to the site, the Elgato site. Same thing for all of my Rosie desk, my monitors, everything. So let me just finish up with the Elgato product. So we have the Elgato green screen, we have the Elgato capture card, the Stream Deck. The Stream Deck is one of those things that you absolutely do not need, because what the Stream Deck does, you can do everything with your mouse. However, if you're a streamer like myself that uses multiple screens all the time, so you guys see how I'm constantly switching screens, switching scenes. So if I have the JusReloaded intro, outro, if I have the stream snipe screen, if I have the body bag, thanks for the host, if I have the flashpoint, logo flashing in and out, if I have the FullyLoaded logo, like that's push buttons. I'm legitimately just pushing a button to do that. And that's what makes the Stream Deck so good for me. So how I have my Stream Deck, I have the regular Stream Deck. It has 2, 4, 5, so 15 buttons, 3 rows of 5. I have all of my scenes on the top. On the bottom, I have my going live. I have the key lights, because the key lights is another cool function that I can program into this. And then I have my Twitter. So you can actually put in the software your Twitter, whatever you want it to say. And instead of actually going on to Twitter to tweet, when I start my stream, I just push that button. And it kind of goes like this, and then it gives you a check, and it uploads something pre-made to Twitter for you. So you don't have to actually go into Twitter and type something out or put it on your phone that I'm going live or whatever. It literally just does everything right from there. You just push a button, boom. Yes. It's amazing. So the Stream Deck, you don't need it, but for streamers, it makes life so much easy. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you can have each button twice. And also, I spoke to the Elgato guy when I was actually at PAX South. You can chain as many Streamlabs together as you want. So if you want a Stream Deck and you want to have 3 of these things, you could if you wanted to. I was actually thinking about going with a regular Stream Deck and getting a mini Stream Deck to work with the key lights. And I'll show you guys the key lights. That's the last part of the Elgato. Actually, it's 2 more things. I'm sorry. The cam link. Everyone always is like, what camera do you use? How does your camera look so amazing? How is it so clear? There's 2 parts to that. One part is the lighting. You have to have good lighting for your camera to look amazing. You have to have good camera, you have to have good lighting, especially if you're using a green screen. If you're using a green screen, half-ass light will not work. You guys you see the streamers where they look fuzzy around them, or you have right on the low side right here, it looks like that green. They can't get rid of it. It's the lighting. It's not the camera. The camera's not broke. I promise you, it's the lighting. The lighting has to be very, very good if you're using a green screen for it to look like it's intended to look, like that HD in your face look. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what a good lighting will do. So I'm using what's called a cam link, and what that enables me to do is I plug it into my computer, and then that turns any camera into a webcam. So it doesn't matter if you're using a DSLR, it doesn't matter if you're using a mirrorless camera, it doesn't matter if you're using a camcorder. Anything that is video output, you can make it turn into a webcam. So what I'm doing is I'm actually running a mirrorless Sony A7 Mark II. Now, the reason that I went with the A7, and Elgato has on its site the cameras that will work with it. Now, there's a couple of things that you guys need to know about when you do any type of a camera. So we're not talking about a webcam. When you have a camera that's connected in, thanks Jay, a camera that's connected into your PC setup. The reason that you need mirrorless versus DSLR is because mirrorless doesn't overheat. So the early stages of this, people would have this beautiful camera, but then in 2 hours, it would shut off because it overheated. And then you have to reset it and, start it over again. So mirrorless, it basically doesn't, you guys see me do 8, 12-hour streams, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because it's not heating up. The camera's not heating up at all. Part 2, super, super important, is you need a camera that has some type of a battery pack that will get plugged in. So you guys can't really see, but the reason that I have the wires coming from that, yes, one is a USB that's connected into the cam link. However, the other camera is a power source. So I don't have a regular battery in there where I would have to change it out. It's not a rechargeable battery. That's a constant power source. So it looks like a battery, it goes in, and then it has a regular cord out that's plugged in into a regular AC outlet. So that's how you're able to power these cameras and just keep it on as long as you want, because you don't have to worry about the battery dying. When I first got this, before I got that external, I had to keep on swapping out batteries. I had 2 rechargeable batteries and I have to keep swapping them out. So that's how you run a camera. Again, I'm using the Sony A7 Mark II. Yo, no problem, Chaos. We just getting into these things. This week's topic is the 2019 JusReloaded gaming setup. Gaming/streaming setup. So we're just talking about the camera. So that is the camera. The last thing that I just did last week or this week, I think it was last week, is you guys see my camera? Let me give you guys, let me put you for the people way in the back again real quick. Look at this right here. That thing it's not on a tripod anymore. It's now mounted directly to the wall. Yo, thanks, Relentless. I appreciate it. And what I did, that mount is nothing more than like a CCTV mount. So you guys know, like when you go in the store, you see a camera mounted on the, on the top somewhere. That's all that mount is. Now it's super customizable because it has 3 different sections, all with twist knobs to make it go in all different kind of directions. It pushes the camera out a foot off of the wall. So it goes, it's 12 inches depth, which was perfect because it now pushes it out right to the front of my monitor. So now I can turn that thing any way I want. You can zoom it in and out any way that you want, but that thing is perfect, it's stable, and it's not on the desk anymore. So it is absolutely perfect. I love it. It was cheap. It was like $17. I mounted it myself. Super, super simple. So that's another big addition to the setup. Even though it's something so small, it makes life a lot easier because now that I don't have anything back, because I had like a tripod and it was wrapped around the mount and it was doing all kind of craziness. Now that thing's gone. So literally right here, you guys see it's just mounted to the wall. Super, super dope. So that's the camera. Let's see. Where do I want to go from here? The key lights. That's the last piece of Elgato light. Elgato that we have is the key lights. Now, the key lights is brand news. Yeah. Obviously unmasked. I would hope that you would know how to hang things, but yes, you're right. You're right. I will hope that you guys know how to hang things. Nikki, it's completely out the way. Yeah, it's back on the wall, so it's not even anywhere near me. I never touched that thing. It doesn't touch anything actually. That camera's freestanding with the exception of being plugged into underneath the desk, and then it's plugged into the computer. So it doesn't touch the monitors or anything like that. It's completely independent, all that stuff. So it's completely out of the way now, and I love it. When I went to PAX South, which was an amazing experience, it was my first gaming convention. PAX South was amazing. San Antonio was beautiful. We talked about in the fully loaded episode 1. Actually, it's on YouTube. If you guys missed it, it's on YouTube. It was called the PAX Experience. It was amazing. I had a blast. It was a brand new product. I rolled up in there, you know what I'm saying? I rolled up it, I hit a couple milli rocks. I dabbed up a couple people, and I'm like, what is that? How is this just absolutely perfect for a gaming setup? I mean, absolutely perfect for the lighting that I need. What are those? Yeah. No, it's I know it's the depth. It is, and it's the Elgato key lights. And remember when I said that the Elgato is streamers? Every streamer, big or small, will tell you the same thing. Lighting is so difficult. Lighting is so difficult. It's so difficult to properly light the space that you need to get your camera to look the way that you want it to get. Now, before I had lights all over the place. I had ceiling lights. I had my kitchen light on, turned down to 13%. I had the light around the corner turned up to about 16 to 17%. You know, I had all of this nonsense going on. It's an abomination. It was an abomination of lights. And I said, you know what? How much are those, sir? You say what? Do they come in a packs of 4s? These goddamn lights are $199 a piece. And I'm like, God, that's expensive. But because of the space, I don't have space. I have limited space. I couldn't like put a tripod mount from the floor, like a big tripod mount, and get a ring light. Ring lights are great. They work great. I see them all over Amazon. That's what most of the streamers are using, some type of a ring light or a photography light. They're great. Roughly in the $100 to $150 range will light your entire gaming setup. $200. They're great. I just don't have the space for them. I don't have the space. You know, literally like right on the end, this side of my wall is the corridor out my apartment. So I just don't have the space for them. So I said, I can't do it. So I saw these things. I'm like, they're mounted to the desk. They come with the stands to mount to the desk. So they had 2 of these. They're great. Yep, that's another way. There's a lot of ways that you could light. It's just you got to have the space to do it. But what these things do is they're 2,500 lumens. Number one, 2,500 lumens is what you're getting off of these things. Now, that's a lot. That's a very bright, powerful light. Now, they go from, I want to say 2,900 Kelvin to like 6,500 Kelvin. If you guys don't know the Kelvin colors, the lower the Kelvin color, the yellower it is. The higher the Kelvin color, it gives you that bright white. So it has that range of changing all the way from like 3,000 all the way up to 6,500. So, so it's amazing. Yeah, I'm in Hogwarts. It's amazing how customizable they are for your specific lighting. Another thing that people don't know that you can do is most times when you have a camera, it's set to a specific light. So even if you have a C920 in the settings of that light or the settings of that camera, you could put it on a certain light setting, and then all you have to do is match these lights to that setting. That's all you have to do, and it's going to give you that true color to where you're not super washed out or super dark. You know, so that is a huge deal to be able to do that. Now I have an Erosi Arena desk. This is like one of the gods of the desk. You know, if Thor just came down and smashed his hammer and created a desk, this is probably what it would look like. It's massive. You guys see it. These 3 monitors are going across it. These are 27-inch monitors. It's a massive desk. It also goes back about 2.5 to 3 feet at certain spaces. Huge desk. The reason I'm saying that is because I needed 2 lights, unfortunately, instead of 1. Now, the setups that they had at PAX, they were set up very, very similar to mine. They had the lights on both sides kind of angled down right on top of the streamer. And I was like, man, it looks phenomenal. The best thing about these lights is there's no heat coming off of them. So I'm not sitting here sweating even though these lights are right in my face. And the reason I wanted to show you guys that camera angle from the back is you guys can see what these lights look like lit right now. You guys are actually looking at the lights, and now you're seeing me, what I'm shown as the camera. You know, so these things are amazing. I mean, in that terms. Now the customizability part. Right now, they don't have anything on the lights except for on, off, and reset. That's it. That's all that you can do is on, off, and reset. That's probably, you know, once I'd say probably in like the 3rd or 4th iteration, they'll probably change that. But right now, yeah, most of the death towards me is not on cam. But that's pretty amazing, you know, if you think about it. So 2 lights set up on the sides. Now, I talked about the Stream Deck with these lights. Now, what makes them so cool is that you can bind them to your Stream Deck. You can do a lot of different things with them. You could set them set up. You can have them set up so that, you guys are crazy, so that you could actually adjust the lighting, not on and off, but actually adjust the Kelvin color right from your Stream Deck. Right now, I have mine set because it's an app on the PC. That's how you control everything, is through the app on the PC. Only way I have mine set up right now is just on and off. And since I have two lights, I have them turned left and right, basically. So this is my left light. You guys can see, like, if you're looking at that bottom corner right there, boom. And I'm just pushing the Stream Deck. So that's how I can just turn it on and off. Same thing with the other light. You just control them right from the Stream Deck. So since I have them set at the perfect color already, I said, you know what? I don't need to do that. Let me just set them to on and off. So when I get on, PC comes on, bomb, we're ready to go. So they're phenomenal. The only thing that you need for these in your house is a 2.4 gigahertz connection, wireless connection. This is the lighting. This is what the lighting looks like when they're both off. And I have overhead lighting on right now. So before, I used to have overhead lighting. I used to have these lights in the back set to like the bright white, and I had them, turned up, and then I would have my overhead lights turned up also. So that's how I was working the lighting before, which is really, really tough to do. Tough to do what I was trying to do. So voila. So phenomenal. They are expensive, I know. And they also are limited, I know. Acoustic Tag, thank you for the follow. And what I mean by limited is that there's no controllability, and if you don't have wireless in the house, you can't even use these. But I don't know any gamer who would spend $199 on lights that doesn't have wireless connection. You know what I'm saying? But you need 2.4, 5 gigahertz will not work. Yes, Tag, thank you so much, bro. 5 gigahertz won't work on these. You have to be 2.4. And then any PC or Mac can download the software. Super simple. This is the best purchase of the year right now, are those two lights. Yes, I'm broke forever. I can't afford anything right now, but I had to have these. So they've been sold out again on Amazon. When I came back from PAX, I ordered them right away. They were sold out, but Amazon said if you just pre-order them, they'll ship whenever they come in. And luckily, they came in the very next week. So I had mine in within a week of PAX. They shipped them out. I was like, yes. And when I received mine the next day, they were sold out again. So I'm lucky. Like, I know I'm one of the first ones on Mixer, at least, that actually has these lights. And now people are starting to get them, but they bolt directly to your desk. So you guys see they're kind of on a stand, right to the desk. I just ran the wire straight down. Everything's plugged into my desk. I have Velcro is your friends. So I have 2 power strips Velcro to the bottom of my desk. That's how my cable management works. I only really have one thing coming from the desk plugged into the wall. Everything else is plugged into those power strips. So I ran those down. I zip tied. You can't see the zip ties because they're black, but I zip tied the cord to the pole. Boom, cable management on fleek. Cable management on fleek. That's how you do it. Wire ties and Velcro, man, will make your setup look amazing. That's how you clean these things up, is by just using a lot of wire ties and Velcro and making sure that all your stuff is plugged in underneath the table somewhere. So I actually have my my capture card, my external HD, lots of things that are actually mounted to the bottom of the desk, and things are just plugged in. So it just works out pretty good. On from that, let's see. We talked about most of the peripherals already. We talked about the Arosi Arena desk. That's what it's called, Arosi Arena desk. Again, it is. There's a link on there, and that it's not a spreadsheet. It's like a PDF basically, but I have the links all on there. So it's called the Arosi Arena desk. It has 3 sections that you actually can run wires through. So if you have different things that you want to hide off the desk, you just put them there, run the wire through the bottom of it, and now the wire's gone. It's hidden. Super dope. Now, you guys heard about the visual. Another big update that we did, a big upgrade. Yes, that's it. Another big upgrade that we did was our audio quality. Now, I don't have a mixer yet. That's the next step up. I know Roots, he actually has one. He has one of the Yamaha mixers. I love it, Whisper. I love it. I love it. So, that is, it's one of the things that it's very, very important that you guys are able to hear game sound, music, because we play music all the time. You know what I'm saying? We play music all the time. Most importantly, though, is my voice. You guys, you know, you got to hear the streamer. Now, I don't quite have, again, a mixer. Roots has a mixer. I think he has a Yamaha, something like that. However, I was able to get, and again, USB mics are great. You know, you want to get a Snowball, you want to get one of those, you know, Blue Yetis or something like that. They are a huge upgrade from your Xbox headset microphone. Huge upgrade. But if you want to take the next step, the USBs, the reason that it's tougher because they're not powered, one. And two, the only way you can adjust the sound is whatever your computer sound can do. That's it. The XLR mics, however, they create a whole different stage for customization. Now, I am using Rode. Now, Rode is one of the most well-known in the industry for studio microphones. So this is, you know, people who play guitar, singers, stuff like that. It's RODE. Amazing, amazing products that they make. And they came out with something that is a streamer's delight. And it's called the AI1. It's a simple audio interface that plugs into your computer, and then the XLR plugs into it. And it's super simple, but the thing is that it's powered, and now I can adjust the volume right from there. And I can also adjust headset volume if I had a headset plugged into it, which I don't. Like, you know, you guys see musicians, usually they'll have a cord coming from their guitar. That's where it's going into, some type of an audio interface. And then the interface, yo, what up, Cannon? How you feeling? The interface, now they have a headset plugged into that. And that's what they're hearing. So, it is absolutely phenomenal. I have the AI1, it's called the AI1 audio interface. And then thank you so much, Jay. And then on top of that, the microphone is the Rode NT1. That's November Tango 1. And it came with the mount as well. So I don't remember the model number of the mount, but it's the Rode mount, which is great. And then it gives you the pop filter also. So that's this thing right here. So you don't crud up your microphone. It is phenomenal. I, at some point, will get a mixer where I can run my mixer into the PC, and then I could run my Rode interface into the mixer. Like, I'll eventually do that, but I'm not there yet. But this sounds magnificent in comparison to the Young Air Gel. I see you, bro. It's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that is an upgrade that I would recommend, because a lot of times I go on people's streams, and that's the biggest thing, is the audio is just, it's difficult. Either the music's too loud, the streamer's too low, one or the other, you know? So the audio is very, very important, which is why whenever someone comes in and like, yo, you're low, or yo, the music is too high, or the music's too low, I'm like automatically like, all right, let me fix that. Because they said, my partner manager, my old partner manager, Jeff, told me that was the #1 reason that people would leave streams, is because of the audio. I thought it was video, but he said it's audio actually. So that is what I'm using for my audio. And that's how you guys are hearing that crisp, clean audio. It's from the Rode systems. I completely stand behind them. A couple of cool other things that I have. The chair that I'm rocking right now is the Secret Labs Titan. Now, this chair is amazing. It was originally way overpriced at $499, but now you can get it for $300 plus. You know what I mean? Like, that's the price range that they cost, and now it's still higher end for gaming chairs. You know, if you guys know about the office chairs, you know that they can be $1,000 plus. You know, but for gaming chairs, a high end gaming chair should be in the $300 to $400 range, but they go a step further. Whereas the lumbar support is no longer a pillow like some of his competitors use. They actually have a turn knob, almost like a car. So it's a turn knob on the side. You literally can turn it, and it pushes the lumbar support out or lessens it. It's phenomenal that this is in a chair. You guys also, so I actually bought that. It came with a velour pillow already, but I wanted to get the pink one, so, or the purple one. So I ordered that one separately, and I love it. It's amazing. So that's another really cool feature of this chair. So that's the chair that I'm using. It's the Secret Labs Titan. It's amazing. It's amazing. Peripherals. We could go through the peripherals really quick. You guys know about the Xbox One X already. For my mouse, I'm using the Razer Mamba. Now, I know that I have Asus all over the place. I know that. But the Razer Mamba is absolutely phenomenal. I don't really PC game, but it does have the customizable DPIs. It's the sensational tracking. It's everything that you would need in a mouse. It only has 2 buttons on the side, so you couldn't really bind a lot of things to it. But phenomenal mouse. Plus, it lights up. So it had to have RGB. You know what I'm saying? That's for me. So that's the mouse that I'm using, the Razer Mamba. I am using an Asus keyboard, and the keyboard that I'm using is the Claymore, the Rogue Claymore. I have all Rogue stuff from Asus, and the Asus products are top of the line. Gamers know if it has the name Asus on it, it's quality, high quality product. And the Rogue is their specific gaming line. So I love the keyboard. It's a red cherry, so it is the louder of the cherry. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks, Jigs. Yeah, it is. The pillow's amazing. It's a red, so it's a little bit louder than some of the other cherry colors that they have, but it works good. It works good. I'm trying to think. So I think that's pretty much it for my peripherals. Last year I went through a lot of different issues with routers and modems and all of that stuff. So what I did is I said, you know what? I think I should get an actual. There's a lot of gaming specific ones, but I said, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna go buy something. And I mean, I had the top of the top, the E3 9300 from Linksys. You know, I had that whatever the Nighthawk was. I've had all of them. I said, you know what? I want to try something different. Asus has a Rogue one as well, and that's what I went out and actually bought. Was the Asus one, and it was the same price as those others, the ones that I just mentioned, that high end wireless, where I can get Wi-Fi down in the cellar where my car is parked. It's crazy, and I don't need that kind of range, but it's nice to have, you know. And I have 3 PCs in here. Sometimes I'm watching movies. I use Apple TV, so everything is being streamed. So you need something that's really fast. You know, my cable service coming in, just so you guys know, I have 400 down, 40 up, and the numbers that I get normally are 419 to 423 and 42 technically down. How many devices do I have? Oh Lord, I don't know, bro. I have so many. Between cell phones, Apple TV, 3 computers, I have a bunch of stuff. My Bose system, I have the Bose 301 system. Yeah, it's so many things. It's a garage, whatever, but it's downstairs. That's the point of it. I want you guys to know that the garage is downstairs. That's pretty much it in terms of my setup. I'm using the SteelSeries Arctis Pros. I fell in love with these headsets, and I did something today that even made them better, and that was to turn the bass off completely. Yep, Moses, no doubt, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, bro. So, the SteelSeries, and then, of course, I have numerous types of gunners that I use for gaming. So, that is, yes, the Asus router. So, that's pretty much the extent of my setup. Again, I have everything written down. I have Xbox One X. Yeah, that's essentially it. My PC, it has it's a 12-core, 32 gigabyte DDR4, 480 gigabytes of SSD, 3 terabytes of HDD with a GTX 1080 Ti in it. You want to know the model of the router? I'm sorry, the modem? No, the router. I was right. Is that what you're asking? Hold on one second. Let me tell you real quick. It's the Rapture, but I want to give you the right. I want to tell you exactly which one it is because there's a new one. There's a new one out, so I'm going to tell you exactly the one that I have. All right, I have the GT AC 5300. So it's the Asus RT AC 5300. That's the one that I have right now. And I had the Linksys EA 9500, the Max Stream. It was amazing. But this Asus, I love. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect. Just GTC. Oh, so basically what that did is, sorry, I know I jumped into that and then jumped into something else. I wanted to make sure I gave them the actual model number of it. And so what that did is it actually enhanced the footsteps. And I knew that. I guess I just didn't realize that I had it up. So there's a SteelSeries like everything else, Astro, Turtle Beach. They all have software that you can download. And in that software, you can adjust them as much as you want. Thanks, Jake, Roots, I appreciate it. And I had mine set to where I had bass enhancement on low. So I'm like, because I listen to music sometimes while I'm playing and all of that stuff. I wanted it to sound a little bit better. But today I ran a test when I wasn't streaming. Because I'm like, I was with my buddy Mike, actually, Riddick. And he's like, somebody's on us. And I'm like, why am I not hearing him? Now, he had Astro A50s. So he had a quality headset on. You know what I'm saying? He had a quality headset. It wasn't like he had some trash on. But that's like the competitor to the headset I had on. I'm like, I did not hear this man. I did not hear this man at all. And he's like, they're coming up behind us. I'm like, how the fuck? I can't miss these things. So I went into my settings today. Boop, boop. Turn the bass all the way off. Just have it on a regular preset. But it's on the performance setting, which is like a first-person shooting setting. Instantly, the very next game, I noticed how much more profound the footsteps were. So dropping the bass enhances the mid and low, which is what you would hear the footsteps from. So really the bass, the only thing that really would enhance is like explosions, grenades or gunfire, stuff like that, which you don't really need. When you're playing shooters, especially VR shooters, you need to enhance those footsteps. So sure enough, boom, footsteps heard. That's all you have to do, drop the bass down. So if you have something that has presets, you always want to have something that's why you don't want to listen to a movie or music setting for gaming. Because Astros has that same thing where they have their presets and they'll have a movie setting. They'll have a gaming setting. They'll have a music setting. You don't want to use music or movie because they're gonna drown out some of the high end stuff with the low ends. And that bass stuff, it washes out way too much of the stuff that you want to hear as a gamer. Reloads, footsteps, that's the stuff that's essential for gaming. So it completely enhanced this headset for gaming purposes. You know what I mean? Yo, wow, what up, baby? How you feeling today? So I love them, and I have two sets of them. But the white ones are the ones that we have on right now, and I'm enjoying every minute of them. So that's my setup, my humble setup. I hope you guys enjoy it. Does anybody have any questions? We got 5 minutes before we do this giveaway, and I hope you guys love them. I really do. I hope you guys, just love them as much as I do. Yeah, of course, man. I know there's always questions. What kind of lights did I have before? Yo, what up, Stack? Thanks for those hosts, man. I appreciate it. Pawn, yeah. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention. I actually have a strip light on the back of my desk. And I have, the rest of my apartment all has Philips Hue lighting. So that's why I have a Philips Hue light strip. So everything's voice activated through Siri, even the Nano Leaf. So I can just turn everything off, change colors, whatever, just by voice activation. So it's a Philips Hue light strip that's behind there. Yo, thanks, champ. I appreciate that. Okay, you got to ask in Discord? No problem, man. You can just shoot me a DM or in the text section. Either one, I'll definitely help you out. No problem. Was there another question I missed? I feel like I missed something. Oh, what kind of lights did I have before? Sorry about that, Garrett. So basically I used my overhead lights, and I had a photo light. I actually had it here still. I had a photo light, and it was set up on a tripod behind my desk, which I didn't have room for. So it's actually this right here. You can't really see it, but the back of it, it had the knob and stuff, so I could change the colors and stuff like that. So this is like what a photographer would use. A photographer would use a light like this. It goes super bright. Also, a lot of people use these lights as well. You know, they use those are ring lights basically. That's essentially what most people would use, is that or a ring light, and they work. They work really good, but I just didn't have I couldn't position them, and I only had one, and it's not as soft as these. That gets hella hot. These are much softer lights. You know what I mean? So, hey, what's up, Ash? Thank you so much. The brand of that is actually called Platinum. I'll have to look up the exact model number and everything, but that's a Platinum light. I bought that at Best Buy, actually. And that light actually was not cheap either. It was like about $150. But again, you can change it. It has that light spectrum, so you can change it from whatever Kelvin to whatever Kelvin. It's very, very bright. It's harsh on the eye, so that's why it would be so bright on stream, because it would just be shining right in my face, and it was harsh light. These are much softer, so it works. Yeah, hot as hell. Hot as hell. Like Ruth said, it is. Yo, you know, I can't. I wish that I could, but I don't have. Oh yeah, the Elite controller is great. It's worth the money, 100%. It is 100% worth it. There were issues with them when they first came out, but now people buy them and they have them for, you know, a year or whatever. You're not gonna have any controller for 5 years. Yeah, I know, Mikey. It's ridiculous, bro. I know. I know that it's ridiculous. That's why I was trying to tell you guys. It's ridiculous. I don't need it. But whatever. It works. You know what I'm saying? It works. It works, man. It works. God damn it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Legitimately, I have been in my car, and I'm still getting Wi-Fi service. I'm not bullshit. I'm on the second floor. It's the first floor. And then B1. I'm parked on garage 1. That's what my car is. Yeah, saying the processor and memory are two of the things that are gonna hurt you the most when it comes. Yo, yeah, Stack. I'm not gonna play it right this second, only because I'm just trying to go through this stuff. But you know it's appreciative, or you could just slap that other 200,000, whatever you choose. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna say no to anything, baby. You driving a beach ball, I'm saying thank you. So thank you so much, sir. And all my neighbors love me for the Wi-Fi. No, them shits is locked, bro. The 2.4 and the 5 are all locked. You know what I'm saying? Them things is all locked. Okay, Zach, no doubt, bro. Yeah, ain't nobody using them things. They are labeled JusReloaded, but they both have codes on them. So. Will getting a dedicated graphics card help you with that? Yes, it would, because you're gonna take a lot of pressure off. But you guys you're just using the PC as a pass-through, right? You're not actually streaming PC games, or are you streaming PC games? Yeah. They ain't the neighbors ain't in here, you know, using my Wi-Fi. Hell no. Them joints is locked down, man. Nah, no thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Hard pass. Nope. I can't spare any. I can't spare any gigs, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here trying to watch goddamn Punisher. I'm streaming that on Netflix, man. We can't spare the bandwidth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't. Yo, what up, Smash? What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? No, not PC games. I mean, it's like, honestly, you really don't need that crazy of a graphics card at all if you're not streaming any games. You know what I mean? It's really the processor itself. I don't really know about the Apple processors as much as I know about, you know, Intel processors or AMD processors that I know, you know, people stream with. I know people stream with Macs as well. Oh, wow. Wow. How many frames do I average drop? Yo, Don, thank you so much. So let me think about that for a second. So if I do a 6-hour stream, yeah, I don't use Apple for PC. I do have a MacBook right over there, and then I have an iPod. I have Apple TV. I have the iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I got the iPhone X. So yeah, I use Apple. Don't get me wrong. But for gaming, it's all PC. All PC. My computer use PC for sure. Yep. Okay, I got you, Slang. If you're looking to buy a PC, just let me know that. And that I could definitely help with. You cheat and still have first gen one and still using included controller. Hey, you use what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Listen, I have a nice setup, but that's not a knock on what anyone else is using. You know what I mean? Like, listen, anything that works. I tell people like this. People ask me about what's the best setup. The best setup is the setup that works for you. Yo, what up, Toxic? You don't need more than one monitor. You can stream with one monitor. You know what I mean? Like this is just stuff that makes it easier for me. That's all. Yo, what kind of card do you have in there right now? What kind of graphic card's in there? Or is it? Oh no. Yo, I had a great day, Toxic. I hope you did as well. Yeah, I mean, I have a 1080 in mind, but that's overkill. You really don't need that, especially if you're not really gaming on it. You know, a graphic card, I don't think that's really going to affect that much, to be honest with you, because you're not gaming on it. You know, you're not gaming, so that's really the. Oh yeah, I have a CI. It's super overkill. I know. So yes, like I wouldn't advise that. It's the processor that I want to. You know, like if you have an i7, you're gonna be able to stream really good. i7 8700K is what I would recommend. It is a processor. Yes, and yes. That's the biggest thing when it comes to streaming is your processor and memory, not the graphic card. The graphic card is for gaming. 100%. Yeah. But you mean when you're streaming PC, Jigs? All right. You know what? Let's do this giveaway real quick because I promised 9 o'clock. We have still I could do another 5 or 10 minutes on questions. So let's do this giveaway, this young giveaway one time. Listen, best of luck to all of you guys. All right, best of luck. We're gonna do a controller giveaway. All you have to do is be following the channel. Send me your name in Discord, your name, your actual name, and your address, and I will ship it out to you. All right, so that's all you got to do. Super, look at hot sauce. Link control that, baby. Where that link control that? Listen, best of luck! ! Join. All you have to do is be following the channel. Please, if you put ! Join, just wait 60 seconds. Because you have to put something in chat if you win. If you win and you don't put anything in chat, it is going to revote and someone else is going to win. All right, those are super simple rules. Please, I'm begging you guys. Let's do this one time. All right, let's do this one time. Good luck. I wish I could give everybody one, but I can't. I just can't. But this is your chance, baby. Let's get it popping. One time for the one time. Thank you so much for hanging out with your boy, Loaded. You guys are all officially fully loaded. What up, Ghost? I see you, baby. Uncle Pooh's, what up? Ooh, Lil Miss Fire, too? What up? I see you. Flyboy sitting in the building. Brian, what up, Brian? Average Joe, I see you. Joe. Oh, the big homies in the building too. Let's go. What up, Quan? What up, baby? Hope you had a fantastic stream today also. No doubt, fam. Thanks for that shout out for the bro. See, make sure you guys slide through and give him a follow. That's the bro right there. Let's go. 10 seconds. Exclamation point join. I never had this many people enter a giveaway. I ain't even gonna lie to you. God damn, there's mad names on there right now. Yo, Roots was so close, bro. So close. I know he was like, what? Yeah, I saw you, Jinx. I saw you, bro. Yo, congratulations to Hot Sauce Nation. That's one of the broskies, man. He's in New York too. Good luck, yo, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Just send me your address, bro, and I will make sure that I get that out to you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No mail. Go have wings now. That thing is going carrier pigeon or something. You know what I'm saying? That thing is going some type of way. Oh, man, that is great. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I know there was a couple more questions. I'm going to answer them because I have like 5 or 6 minutes before I got to go and start this movie night. We're watching Bad Boys 2 tonight. So Mark about to have us all cracking up in a second. You know what I'm saying? He about to have us all cracking up. What's up, Lil Miss Fire? How you feeling today? Oh, you have a 5? Yeah. An i5 will work. I know people who stream with i5s, but you're gonna have to run a low bit rate. You have to run a real low bit. I would recommend going i7. I'm great. Thanks for asking. I would say i7 8700K would get you where you need to be. That's like the entry. For if I was gonna buy a streaming PC, I would start with that. I might have his address, but I don't know where it is, bro. It's not in my book. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's what kid just put. That's what I would recommend to. If you can afford it, and if you can't, like wait a couple more months until you could just. There's not that much more. You know what I'm saying? From an i5 to i7. You can unmask. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying. I would recommend. I'm gonna recommend the i7-87. You're gonna be 4,000 plus bit rate. You know what I'm saying? 1080p. Gucci. You're gonna be Gucci tactical. Yep. I saw it unmasked. I'm just like I said. This is my recommendation. You missed the tips? Yeah. Well, you know, I went over the setup first, and then just going back, and there were a couple questions that people had. I know, Jakes. It's really not. That's what I mean. The cost is so minimal that it's worth it to go with the higher if you can. You know. All right, so that's it, y'all. That's the setup. Anybody have any other questions? Just let me know. I got about a couple more minutes, and then nah, it's fine, man. Like I really don't mind. That's what I use as my stack. Just came through with the beach ball. Let's go, baby. Thanks so much, Stack. I appreciate that. Good looking out, broski. 200,000. Can we get a shout out for the broski Stack? If you guys don't mind. A super dope Call of Duty player. By the way, subs, it's not going to be a tournament because we're going to be doing this as an experiment. We're going to be running some duos, custom matches on Sunday. Eventually, I want to do a tournament. But right now, this is going to be just subs, grab a partner. There's a lot of people already that said they're playing in it. Sunday sub day, that's what we're gonna be doing for the day. So come hang out, jump in, have some fun. There's surely people gonna be getting sniped in the face, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, yes, thank you so much. That 15 million is love. It's love. We gotta get to that 20 mil, and then we'll be doing another giveaway for that young merch. You know what I'm saying? That reloaded merch, baby. We out here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all the love. All right, y'all. We have a scheduled movie night at 9:15, 21:15. So we're going to shut stream. This will be available on YouTube tomorrow. So I'll make sure to upload it tonight or tomorrow morning early. Yo, Toxic, let me talk to you tomorrow about that. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nice, nice. That's what's up, Cheeto. Yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to get this this mount. Really, this mount changed everything because it enabled me to do exactly what I was trying to do with the setup. So I'm super, super happy that it worked out. My PC is like kind of off to the side. It's mounted to the wall. Well, I have a shelf and it's on top of the shelf, so it worked out perfect because I needed the space. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good. How you feeling? No doubt, Slang. I got you. He's sliding my way. I'll give him some hints. You know what I'm saying? I'll nudge him a little bit. Be like, yo, let's go. Oh, Lord, we almost at 100 hits. Let's go. We can't shut stream down until this is over. Yo, Stack, thanks again. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you so much, Little Misfire. And enjoy your evening also. Hope you have a fantastic evening. So we're gonna be watching Bad Boys 2 tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on early because we got a feature tomorrow early morning. Yep, no problem, Hot Sauce. I got you, bro. Yep, I got you. I'll get it out tomorrow for you. Damn. We're about to get this 200 hits, boy. I love it. Yep, I can't wait for the new one also. So we're gonna watch it in preparation. The big things, you know, I'm a big Marvel. I'm a junkie. So Captain Marvel March 8th, and then Endgame April 15th. God, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know what type of emotions I'm gonna go through when I watch Endgame. I don't know. Captain Marvel. Y'all don't know about Captain Marvel, man. She's the shit. You know what I'm saying? She is the shit. Y'all saw Thor at the end of the last Avengers. You know what I'm saying? That was the real Thor finally. We all finally saw the real Thor at the end of that. Captain Marvel's like on that level of powerful. Yes, exactly. She's on that level of powerful. So if you guys didn't know, Captain Marvel is just a setup. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna thank you so much for that 200 hits, y'all. It's a setup for what she's about to do. Yo, it has to be, bro. It has to be, Quan. I can't wait. I'm such a geek when it comes to that stuff. I can't wait. I also heard, I don't know if it's true, 100%. Hold on, God damn it, Skazzy Mars, chill out in the background, bro. Well, this is 100% confirmed that Stan Lee will be in Captain Marvel. I heard he's going to be in Endgame, but I can't confirm it. I heard he's going to be in Endgame, but he is 100% going to be in Captain Marvel. That was already filmed before he passed away. RIP. Rest in peace to the GOAT right there. That's the GOAT right there, Stan Lee. I love Stan Lee. I used to read the Stan Lee Spider-Man comics back in the day. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. So I know I'm going to feel a certain way. I'm probably going to be sitting in the theater crying after Endgame. I ain't going to lie. If he's in there, because you know they're going to do what they do. They're going to do some type of something at the end of this movie. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hurting. Your boy's feelings are going to be hurting. But I'm going to love every second of it. I'm going to love every second. I can't wait. Oh, of course they're going to shout about it. Are you kidding me? They're going to do some sad video. I'm going to be in there. God damn it. I know I'm going to be crying. But hey, Endgame, if it is 3 hours, I said it. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Cheeto. But I said it in the stream like Wednesday or something. I was like, it has to be at least 3 hours. There's no way that they can make it anything less than 3 hours. It can't be. It's too much. Too many things have to happen for it to be any less than 3 hours. And then Spider-Man drops also in like July. Marvel's killing it this year. Killing it. Yo, Quan probably gonna be crying with me. Yo, we should go see it together, Quan. This man, we gonna both be in the theater like, yo, don't look at me, bro. Don't fucking look at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? God damn, I'm crying, bro. God damn, Quan. I'm out here crying, man. I listen, it's gonna be phenomenal. Exactly, yo. Oh my God, I get emotional sometimes, and I already know. I'm expecting it, man. Listen, I'm the older generation, like Quan, you know what I'm saying? I used to go in comic book stores. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh. Oh, back at the order, Bobby Lee. What's going on, man? Listen, I used to go in comic book stores, you know what I'm saying? Play the video games in the arcades. Like, that's the era that I came from. You know? And God damn, man. Rogue One, man. Especially our generation. Dragon Fighter, all of that stuff. The reason that Rogue One hit me so hard is because I saw Star Wars when it dropped, kind of thing. And you knew fucking everybody was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a one-way mission that everybody dead, bro. And that was hard. It was hard to watch, man, because the movie was so good. That was one of the best, even though it was just a Star Wars story. Rogue One was phenomenal. If you guys have not seen Rogue One, man, that movie was, it got you in the feels because we already knew everybody was dead. You know what I'm saying? When that movie starts, because you know where Star Wars starts, you knew that nobody was making it except for that one person kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, fuck, man. Like, all these people that you get these connections with, you're like, they ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna make it. Another Child's Play? It wasn't, Bobby Lee, yo, man, it was so fucking good. Solo was good. The other one was good too. I can't think of the name of it, but Rogue One, man. Oh God, that was such a good movie. Okay, we're late for movie night now. I love you guys, but we gotta roll. we definitely gotta roll, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. I mean, Child's Play was good growing up. That might be a good one too. I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out, man. Fully Loaded was amazing this week. Again, it will go up on YouTube, so if anybody needs it, that hasn't seen it, they want to know anything about the setup, since I went through everything piece by piece, it will be available on YouTube tomorrow for you guys. I'll post a link in Discord. So, thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me. It's your boy Reloaded. I'm out. As always, Airborne H- all the way. I'll holler at you guys later. If you guys want to do the movie, just jump in the Discord. We out. Yes, peace, by the way. Let's all holler at you tomorrow, bro. We're gonna be on early tomorrow. Early. Like 7 o'clock early.